head neutral. Don't lift it up. Don't let your chin drop into your neck either. Bring your hands to your knees, up to receive or down to ground. It's Friday. What do you want from this practice? Do you want to take something away from it? Do you want to receive something? Do you want to feel better after? Then leave them facing up. It's Friday. Do you want to go into the weekend feeling a little bit more grounded? Do you need some balance? Do you feel a little bit off lately? Keep them facing down. So whatever you need, you'll have a chance to set a goal for your own practice in a few moments here. Close your eyes when you're ready. And just allow yourself to come into your breath. So your Ujjayi pranayama, you're breathing. Breathing is the whole basis of our vinyasa practice. We focus on our breath because as we move, we want to make sure we're aware of what our breath is doing the entire time. So when we breathe in yoga, we either inhale or we exhale. So same thing with vinyasa. As you breathe, you want to inhale or you want to exhale. So right now here in sukhasana, let's just become aware of it a little bit. So 5 breaths. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So focus on breathing in and emptying out the breath. Feeling the belly rise with your breath in and fall with your breath out. One more breath together. And exhale, let it go. Bring your hands to heart center. Set an intention for your yoga practice. So what was the reason for you to get out of bed and join me today for this practice? What do you need to take away from this practice? Take a breath in and exhale, breath out. Inhale your hands nice and high, look up, reach up, extend the spine, get nice and tall. Bring your palms together and then just take a little bit of a lean to the right. So try to lock the elbows against the ears, straighten out the arms here. We're just moving the spine a little bit, nothing that important. Reach up and then switch to the left. So go ahead and again, just reaching over to the left. Now take your hands in front of you. We're going to transition into a tabletop. So go ahead and drop your hands to your mat. You're now on your hands and your knees. You're in a tabletop position. So let's take a few cat-cows. Cat-cows are very important for warming up the spine. So we're going to inhale, drop our belly, gaze lifts for cow. So we want to look up, really arch the back here. And then exhale, press the earth away from you, round your spine, bring your chin in towards your chest. You'll feel your shoulder blades expand. And then inhale for cow. So breath in, look up. Exhale for cat, breath out, push the earth away. Inhale for cow, breath in, look up. Exhale for cat, press the earth away, round your shoulders, open up. 2 more, inhale cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then exhale, cat. Coming back to your tabletop position. Take your knees wide. Bring your butt to sit on your heels. So I like to start actually sitting on my heels. And then I will start to come into my child's pose. So notice my child's pose, my hips don't lift up. They stay connected the whole time. As I drop down here, my forehead hits the mat, my arms reach out in front of me, my spine gets nice and long. So child's pose is a place of rest. So at any point during this class, over the next hour, if you feel like it's too tough, if you get short of breath, if you need to take a break, I want you to come back to this position. You stay here for as long as you need to stay here, and then you just join us right back wherever we are. Class doesn't stop, so we'll keep going. But you're always welcome to come here. This is your rest posture. So forehead is touching the mat. Try to get your elbows to lock and straighten. So lift the elbows off the mat. Lengthen the arms so that the spine gets nice and long. The knees are nice and wide. The toes are still touching. Your butt's connected to your heels. Press into your hands. Try to push your hips back a little bit more to keep them actively pressing against your heels here. Now it's rubbing your head side to side, maybe massaging your third eye chakra into your mat, your forehead center. Take a breath in together. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift the right arm high to the sky. And then exhale, take it underneath, thread the needle, open up the shoulder. So you can gently rest on your right cheek here. With both palms, make them face down, and then just walk your fingertips out. So really trying to lengthen your left arm forward and your right arm over to the left side of your body. And then just breathe in this space. Take a breath in. And then exhale, come on back to that center. Come on back to that child's pose here. Lift your left arm up high to the sky. And then take it over to the right side, thread the needle, same thing, gently maybe resting on the left cheek here. Taking both palms, face them down, reach your fingertips out so that your both arms lengthen out and your spine is nice and long. Hips are still connected to your heels, body is still active. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, slowly come back to your child's pose. We'll stay here for 2 breaths as a class. Inhale together. Exhale together. Inhale, breath in. And then exhale, breath out. Inhale, slowly pulling yourselves back up to your tabletop position. Drop your belly, gaze lifts for cow. Press the earth away from you, round your spine for cat. And then come on back to that neutral spine. When you're ready, curl both toes under, lift your hips, downward facing dog. So first one of your practice, it's Friday. So enjoy this flow. It's the weekend, even though to be honest, I don't even know what day it is half the time. They just like all blur together. So start to pedal your feet back and forth a couple times here. And as you pedal your feet, take your head side to side. Just move the body. You just want to warm up. You just want to find some movement. Get some kinks out. This down dog is the tightest. It's the first one. So settle in here. So your feet should be 6 inches apart. Scan everything. Align yourself. Alignment in yoga is the most important thing. You want to be safe. So your feet are 6 inches apart. You're looking at the space in between your thighs. That means your head is dropped. If you see my head, it's through my shoulders. I'm not lifting it up like this. I'm just letting it hang. Press into your palms. Try to get your hips high. Your body's in the shape of a V here. You're actively pressing your heels down to your mat as well. Take 2 breaths. Inhale together. Exhale together. Notice my breaths are nice and long. Inhale, breath in. And exhale, breath out. Big toes come to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. Move the ankle around, get some movement going in that foot. Switch directions, keep the shoulders squared. Try to stack the hip, lift the knee, and then press the left heel down to your mat to keep the left leg active. Take another breath in. And then exhale, drop that leg back down. Big toes to touch. Lift the left leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Again, keep the shoulders squared. As best you can, try to open the hip more. Lift the knee more. Press the right heel down to your mat. Stay active. One more breath. And then exhale, downward facing dog. So if you're new to yoga, it's normal for down dog to make your wrists start to ache. So if you need to take a break, you simply just drop to your knees like this. You stay here for a couple breaths, and then you join us whenever you're ready. So take 2 more breaths, guys. Inhale together, and exhale together. 1 more breath in, and big sigh, let it go. Wake up your fam. Exhale, let it go. Now step your hands. You want to walk 1 foot at a time, straight legs, all the way to the front of your yoga mat. Grab opposite elbows, frame your head, fold forward, find ragdoll here. Close your eyes. So just allow yourself to fold forward. Just allow yourself to melt into your thighs. Forward folds, we don't want to keep any muscles. We want to let them all just hang here. We don't want to keep anything active. We're just hinging at the hips, and we're just melting. Maybe pulling on each elbow to get your body heavier. Get your forehead closer to your knees. Slight bend in the knee if you need it. Now drop your hands to your mat when you're ready. We're gonna bend the right knee. Right knee bends, left leg straightens. Lift the left hand up to the sky. So go ahead and just twist here. And then switch. Left hand down, left knee bends, right leg straightens. Lift the right hand up to the sky. And then fold it forward. Interlace your hands behind your lower back here, guys. Try to take those arms overhead as best you can. Open up and rinse the shoulders. Make sure you're still connected to your breath. Now drop your hands to your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Reach up, look up, lean back, lift the heart, and then exhale, fold forward. Drop your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your mat, step back to your high plank. So high plank position, you guys know I love the core, so breathe here. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. It's not just your abs that are working, it's your whole body. Biceps are working here, core's working here, glutes, thighs, calves, your head, everything. Mental game when it comes to your core, because most of it you just have to really mentally push through. So if you're a beginner, you can drop to your knees. If you're not a beginner, keep those knees up, work the core, make sure your elbows stay tight to your sides, make sure your elbows go back when you lower down. So look towards the top of your mat, your drishti. Wherever you're going, you should always look in that direction. Lean forward, lower down, low push-up. You can see my body, I'm in a low plank. My elbows are in a 90-degree angle. Upward facing dog, pull yourselves through. Everyone, I want you to pause here. The only points of contact with your yoga mat should be your hands and the tops of your feet. Nothing else. Thighs should be lifted. Everything should be active. Now exhale, downward facing dog, push it back. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Big breath in through your nose. Big breath out through your mouth. Look at your hands. Jump or walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, tall mountain. These are called sun salutations. Take a back bend. Exhale, fold forward. Drop your hands to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, high plank position. So we do the same thing a couple times. So we just do it a little bit quicker. It's called a warm-up. We want to get that fire burning. Look towards the top of your mat. Lower down, low plank. Upward facing dog, thighs up. Downward facing dog, push it back. 3 breaths, make them count. Inhale together. Exhale together. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, breath out. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, let it go. Look at your hands. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up, take a back bend. And exhale, fold forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat. High plank position, guys. Lower down, low plank, squeeze that body. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Nice job. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, breath out. Inhale, one more. Open up your mouth, let it go. Rise all the way up onto your tippy toes as high as you can. Press the heels all the way back to your mat as much as you can. Look towards the top of your mat. Last time, walk to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Take a back bend here. And then exhale, fold. Drop it down, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high plank position. Low plank, chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Nice job. Sun A's are complete. You have warmed up the body a little bit, so now we are ready to move forward, to move on with our practice. So same thing, pedal those feet back and forth, Remember, if your wrists start to ache, drop your knees. If you need to take a break, take child's pose. I will try to do my best to remind you of those things throughout this class today a couple times. So just breathe here. So let's take 2 breaths together. So inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose, and exhale through your mouth. Look at your hands. So you can walk or maybe you can float, jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bring your big toes to touch, heels are slightly apart. Squeeze your knees and thighs together. Utkatasana, sit your hips. Don't think, just do right away, sit your hips. Cut out all the baggage. Come into the pose, come out of the pose. Don't think, just do. Just sit those hips all the way down. Squeeze the knees, squeeze the thighs, pull the belly in. Squeeze all of your muscles, rib cage into your spine, elbows locked, fingers spread nice and wide. Now inhale, sit lower, lift the upper body just a little bit. Take a breath in with me. Exhale, stay where you are. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale, fold it forward, let it go, stretch it out. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to the mat. Now don't move. You have a choice for the rest of this practice. You can step and flow it through, or you can drop your hands just like me, and you can jump and land in your chaturanga and flow it through. Your choice. Meet me in a downward facing dog when you're ready. If you're a beginner, it might be best for you to step today. You'll get up to the jump. You'll build that strength. Downward facing dog, 2 breaths. One more. Exhale, let it go. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hip. Step your right foot to your hands, warrior 1. So as you can see in my legs, my front knee is in a 90-degree bend. My back leg is completely straight, and I am pressing against the outside edge of my left foot. My arms are up, elbows by my ears, palms are facing one another. Squeezing my body, my thighs are squeezing. I'm pulling my right hip back and my left hip forward so that my hips are squared towards the front of the mat. Elbows by the ears, palms facing one another. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let's go. Sink deeper into the front knee. Now inhale, take a back bend. Exhale, chaturanga. If there's a 3-legged flow in your practice, feel free to take that now. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Bring your big toes to touch. Lift your left leg nice and high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Step into your hands, warrior 1. Same thing. 90-degree bend. Outside edge of the right foot pressing. Left hip pulls back, right hip pulls forward. You're actively making sure those hips are squared. Arms up, elbows by the ears, palms facing one another. Really reach up, get nice and tall. Sit a little bit deeper. One more, inhale, reach up. Sit a little bit deeper. Now take a back bend, pause. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. 3-legged flow if it's in your practice, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. Inhale together and exhale together. We're gonna flow a little bit. So all I ask is that you stay with me. Even if you can't go at the same speed as I'm going, just follow my lead. If you get lost along the way, down dog's always a good place to just go. Take one more breath in. Exhale, breath out. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Utkatasana, 1 breath. That means we get in, inhale, breath in, and then we get out. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right foot steps to your hands, warrior 1, rise up. Take a back bend. Exhale, hands to the mat, flow it through. Upward facing dog in, downward facing dog out. Left foot to your hands, warrior 1. Take a back bend. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Great job, guys. So far, stay with me. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more. Inhale big. Open up the mouth, side out, let it go. Look at your hands, walk or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit those hips nice and low. Come onto your tippy toes. Get your heels up. Once your heels are up, you should be able to sit lower. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your knees. Heels up, heels up, heels up. Lift your upper body. Elbows by the ears, palms spread nice and wide. Reach up, look up, breathe in together. And then exhale, fold it forward, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale through your nose. Downward facing dog. Exhale, let it go. Right foot to your hands, warrior one. Rise up. Inhale, reach up. Open, warrior two. Left arms back, right arms forward. Still sinking into that 90-degree bend here. Look over your front middle finger, stand in your power. Best part about a home practice, there's no one else to distract you, it's just your practice. So breathe here. Can you sit lower in the right knee? Can you feel the inner thighs start to shake and burn? Can you sustain this posture when it gets a little bit too challenging for you? Can you push through that mental block? Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Flow it through. Upward facing dog, inhale through your nose. Downward facing dog, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, one breath. Exhale, let it go. Left foot steps to your hands. Warrior one. Rise up. Open, warrior two. You will hear me say cut out the baggage. So that just means when a pose is called, just come into it. Don't spend 5 minutes trying to get into it. Balancing posture is half the time we spend getting into it, we miss the pose. So sit deeper. Activate that front thigh. Look over your front middle finger. Stand here strong, feeling your thighs work, feeling the muscles wake up. Means you're alive when you feel your body work and push and get you to that new edge. Sit a little bit lower. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Let's flow. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale together. And exhale, let it go. Breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. We're going to flow a couple more times. Inhale, one more. Open up your mouth, sigh it out. Get ready. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair pose. One breath, guys. Sit your hips. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Let's flow. Up dog. Inhale. Down dog. Exhale. Right foot. Inhale, rise up. We exhale and open. We inhale, reverse. We exhale, release. Inhale, upward facing dog. Focus on your breath. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot, rise up. Exhale, open. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, release. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Meet me there. Nice job, yogis. Just breathe if you're in your down dog. Remember, child's pose is always there if you need to take that break. Don't ever be discouraged. Now more than ever, listen to your body. It is the most important thing you own. Take care of it. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. One more. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Look at your hands. Walk or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Utkatasana, chair pose. Sit those hips down. Let's get those legs to burn a little bit here. So first of three, lift the arms up. Sit the hips low. Make sure the whole foot is connected to the yoga mat here. Sit the hips lower, sit the hips lower, sit the hips lower. Lift the upper body up for 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Utkatasana. Come back. Heels up right away on the toes, balancing on the toes. Look at my heels. They are all the way up. Sit the hips low. Squeeze the legs against one another. Feel the legs shake. Mine are shaking. They're on fire. Lift the upper body. 3, 2, 1. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Last one. Sit the hips low. Utkatasana. Right now, I want everyone to look at your feet. Look at your feet. Pull up all 10 toes. Heels are down. Toes are up. Let's go. Arms up. Toes up, toes up, toes up. It should be the most challenging one here. Toes up, heels down, sit the hips, lift the upper body. 3, 2, 1. Fold forward, shake it out. Nice job. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga Dandasana, let's flow. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Vinyasa yoga is all about pairing your breath with your movement. Focus on the breath. Inhale together. Exhale together. Inhale, breath in. And exhale, let it go. Right foot steps to your hands. Warrior 1, step forward, rise up. Open, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Side angle, right forearm to your right knee. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Both palms are spread open. You're looking up towards your left hand. Now take your right hand to the mat. Reach your left arm towards the front of the room. Extend your side angle. Take a half or full bind here, just like my body, if it's in your practice. I can't emphasize this enough. If the bind is not there, do not force it. It will happen when it's ready. A bind should not be challenging. It should be comfortable. For 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle. Come on back. Now straighten out your front knee all the way and rise all the way up. Mirror my body. Lean forward and down. Triangle pose. Right arm is down, left arm is up. Looking up towards your left hand here. One of my favorite postures, we're opening the hip and the shoulder at the same time. Actively stretching that front leg here. One more breath. Exhale, slowly rise up, catch your hips. Take your right foot, make it parallel with the left foot. Inhale, take a back bend. And then exhale, fold it forward for a straddle on your mat. Turn around so you guys can see me. There's a headstand in your practice, now's the time. Take it up. If you're still in your straddle, you can do a couple things here. You can take your hands through your feet, pulling yourselves towards the back of the mat. You can take your right hand to the middle of the mat, take your left hand up to the sky, open up the shoulder, get a little bit of a twist going, and then switch sides when you're ready. And then slowly come on back to your straddle. Use both hands, everybody. Press yourselves all the way up. Take your right foot, make it face midnight. So right foot's towards the front of the mat. Left foot steps up so that it's 1 to 2 feet behind. So again, alignment's very important. So try to mimic my exact alignment as I cue it. So your hips are squared towards the front of the room. Your right foot's facing midnight. Your back foot's on a slight angle, not by much. You can take opposite elbows behind your back, or I like to take reverse prayer, as you can see here. I feel like it opens up my chest a little bit more. So keep the legs locked, keep the knees straight. Inhale, look up, lean back. And then exhale, fold forward so that your chest comes to meet your thigh. If it doesn't touch the thigh, that's okay. Just keep the legs locked. So don't bend the knees. We're stretching out the legs here. Intense side stretch. Dropping your hands to the mat if you're able, with your fingertips to face the back of the mat. One more breath here. Exhale, let it go. Turn your hands back. Step your left foot up to meet your right. Feet are 6 inches apart here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hands to your mat. Chaturanga, let's flow. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, nice job. Inhale together. Exhale together. One more breath in. And one more breath out. When you guys are ready, step your left foot to your hands, warrior one. Nice job so far, guys. Stay with me. You got this. Open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Hand to your knee, side angle pose. So left forearm, left knee. Look up towards the right hand. Both hands are spread nice and wide here. Now left hand to your mat, right arm forward for extended side angle. So lengthening out the right side body. Take a half or full bind here if it's in your practice. Stay connected to your breath the entire time. Don't lose that focus. Open up the shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle. Now straighten out your front knee all the way. Rise up, just like me. So legs are locked. We're gonna move into triangle. Push your hips to the right, lean your upper body to the left, triangle pose. So look up towards your right hand. You guys are doing awesome. I'm so impressed. Just keep breathing, keep opening up the shoulder and the hip. One more breath. Exhale, let it go. Slowly rise all the way up. Keep your left foot where it is. It's already facing midnight. We only do straddle on the one side. Step your right foot up to meet it so that the feet are, again, 1 to 2 feet apart here. So left foot's facing forward, hips are squared, back foot's on an angle. Your option, opposite elbows or reverse prayer behind your back. Try to keep the connection in the arms, especially if you reverse prayer. You will feel this a lot in the body when you lean forward, and keep that connection. So look up, lean back, and then exhale, fold forward. Intense side stretch. Keep the legs locked. Drop your hands to your mat, fingertips facing the back of the mat. Just breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your right foot up to meet your left. Feet are 6 inches apart. Go ahead and take a breath. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Chaturanga, let's flow it through. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale together. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, one more breath. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Great job so far, guys. Stay with me. You're more than halfway through this practice. Inhale together. And exhale together. High plank position. Come on back to that plank. All right, squeeze the core nice and tight. Shift onto the right hand, right side, side plank. So go ahead and shift right side, side plank. You're gonna take this left leg and lift it up as high as you can. Look towards the left fingertips. Try to lift everything towards the ceiling here. Keep pulling, keep lifting up. For 5, if you want to drop into a wild thing, be my guest. You're going to take this left foot, drop it behind, and then lift your hips. For 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Don't drop the knees. Keep the core tight. Keep them up. You guys can. Shift, left side, side plank. Lift those hips. Lift that right leg. You're like a big star right now. Take it where you want. I am going to take mine into a wild thing and lift my hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank, don't drop those knees. Keep them up. We're gonna do 5 of these, and trust me, they are hard for me too, especially while talking. So lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, push it up. You guys got this. Lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, push it up. 3 more, lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, push it up. Let's go, 2 more, lower down, 5, 4, 3, 2, push it up. Last one, everybody together. Lower, 5, 4, 3, squeeze at that 2-inch hold for 1 more breath, and then release, come on down. Relax, hands by your sides, rest on your right cheek. Hopefully you guys are sweating a little bit. I'm like dripping all over my mat here this morning, so happy Friday to us. So just rest here for a moment. There are moments in your practice where you definitely have a moment to breathe. If you need to get some water, get some water. And then just breathe here. We're gonna do a couple back bends. Bring your chin to the earth. When you're ready, zip your toes and heels together. That's important. Make sure your toes and heels are touching. Inhale, lift up, locust pose. Everything lifts. So your arms are lifted, your legs are lifted. The important thing here is that your chin goes in towards your chest. You want to keep the spine nice and long. You don't want to disrupt the flow of the spine. Lift up higher, breathe in. Exhale, release, come on down. Left cheek to your mat. Nice job, guys. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady breath. That's what brings your heart rate down. So focus on that exhale. The exhale is more important than the breath in. Reach back, grab your ankles. If you can't grab your ankles, you're gonna do what we just did just one more time. So you're gonna take another locust. So once your ankles are in hand, bring your knees together. You don't want your knees to go further than your shoulder width. Look forward. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, kick up, Dhanurasana, bow pose. So rocking back and forth, finding a new edge today. Try to get your thighs off the mat. You can see my body, my thighs are lifting, my toes are pointing up for 3, for 2, for 1, release, hands to your mat, and just rest here for a moment. Bring your heels into your butt, windshield wiper them side to side. Break up those muscles in your lower back. Hands to your rib cage here. Drop the legs down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, come on down, sit onto your heels. All right. Everybody with me still? Yeah? All right, cool. We're gonna take 1 camel, another back bend. In my opinion, the most advanced back bend, one of the most intense. So it's really, really good for your body. It feels great when you come in and when you come out. So go ahead and stand up onto your knees. Bring your hands to your lower backs, fingertips facing the ceiling. So in camel, it's important to know, the deeper you go back, the more you push forward. You don't want to go back and let your hips come back with you. You want to push the hips forward. Whoops. You want to push the hips forward as your upper body drops back. So go ahead, come into your camel. If you want to take your hands to your ankles, you can take your hands to your ankles. However, you should be pushing your hips and your pelvis forward still so that you are actively pulling in this back bend. So breathe wherever you choose to go. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1, come on out, have a seat. Don't lean forward, the blood will rush to your head. You just sit. Neutralize the spine here, sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands in front of you. Downward facing dog. All right, so this down dog, it's not our last one, but we should definitely feel a little bit of a difference in our body in this down dog than we did at the very beginning of class. So just hang out here for a moment. Let's take a breath in together. And then breath out, let it go. Inhale, one more breath through your nose. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Look at your hands, walk or jump front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tall mountain, rise all the way up. Balancing is going to be quick. Remember what I said, cut out the baggage. Come in and come out. Inhale, your arms up high. Right hand, right ankle. Left hand up towards the ceiling. Dancer, right side. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, kick up. So the more you kick, the more you can fall forward. Kicking and balancing are simultaneous. So the more you reach, the higher you have to kick. Lock the standing leg. Breathe in here for 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Come on out. Inhale, your hands nice and high. Let's switch sides. Left hand, left ankle. Right arm up high to the sky. Inhale, breath in. And then exhale, kick back. So remember, standing leg is locked. Right arm reaches forward. Left leg kicks up and back. 3, 2, 1. Release. Stand up nice and tall, tall mountain. Hands by your sides. Close your eyes. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your right foot anywhere above or below the left knee. Tree pose, last one. Bring your hands to your heart center. Interlace your hands, press them down. Inhale, lift them up. 2 ways to challenge yourself in your tree. 1, look at your hands over your head. 2, close your eyes. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Release. Tall mountain, stand by your side. Your hands by your sides. Switch sides, left foot anywhere above or below the right knee. This time, take any variation that you want to take with your arms. Find your own expression. Grow your branches however you feel necessary this morning. Lift up, breathe in, hold it here. Maybe look up or close your eyes for 3, 2, 1. Release, let it go. Come to the front of your mat. Nice job, yogis. Inhale, your hands high. And then exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Chaturanga, let's flow. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, breath out. Inhale together. Exhale, let it go. Look at your hands. Walk or jump through them. Come onto your backs. Everybody can lay down. Don't get too excited. The work is not done here yet, so we still have a little bit of work left to do. So go ahead, lay all the way back. All the way back, legs out nice and long. All right, what's today's date? March something, right? We got a couple days left in March. We have our wheel is our pose of the month for March. Our focus of the month for March is patience, which we have practiced. I think the whole world has practiced patience lately. And in your yoga practice, it's important to practice patience when you get frustrated with yourself. So I feel. So wheel is our pose of the month. So let's bring our soles of our feet to our yoga mat. If you do not have a wheel in your practice, take a bridge. So what a bridge is exactly what my body's doing right now. You want to lift your hips, shoulders down, heels down, everything presses down to lift up. If your body is capable of taking a wheel now more than ever, you have your health, you have your body, take a wheel, push yourselves, come on up. There are people in this world who would be so happy to be able to do what we're doing right now, but unfortunately may not be able to for whatever reason. So take advantage of this time. Set your hands, set your feet, let's go, lift up, bridge your wheel. Come on, back bend time, get off your mat, wake up your body, set your tone for the rest of the day, end your week strong. It's not about how you start, it's about how you finish. So lift up, hold it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, come on down. Don't get comfortable. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Let's go. Bridge your wheel. Lift up. Another one. Rise up. Get off your mat. Let's go. Be big. You have the power. You have the strength. If you're in a bridge, hold it there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Don't get comfortable. We have another. Take a breath in and a breath out. I'm looking at you guys this one. Let's go. Lift up. Get off your mat. Come on, Mike. You got it. Get up. Get up. Deanna, get up. Lift up. As high as you can here. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Guess what? We got one more. I was going to do 6, but I'll save that for a lucky day next week. Last one, number 4. Set your hands, set your feet. Don't think, just do. Lift up. Thank your body for what it does for you this morning. Get into your back bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin. Come on down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet touching. You guys rock. One hand over your abdomen, one hand over your heart. Look up towards the ceiling. Let your eyes close. Breathe in and out. Giving your body some energy, bringing your awareness back to your breath, because I guarantee during that whole back bend series, your breath was not one of your focuses. It happens to all of us. It wasn't one of mine either. We get caught up in the moment, but that's the point of the breath, is to always be focused on it, to be present in everything that we do. Take one more breath in and one more breath out. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourselves a nice big hug. Maybe rock side to side just a couple times. Bring your hands behind your head. You guys know what's coming. If you've never taken my class before, we do a killer ab series at the end of class. All I ask is that you push. Your feet don't touch the ground until we're done. Take a break when you need to. Just know that we don't stop until the end. Hands behind your head, elbows to your knees, crunch up. Let's go. If you don't know what you're doing, look at me. Crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to bring your opposite elbow to your opposite knee. So let's go. Right elbow, left knee, and back. Left elbow, right knee, and back. Switch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift those shoulders up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Eagle. Right arm is under. We skipped it in balancing because we're doing it here. Right leg is over. Wrap your body. Again, look at me if you don't know. Elbow towards your knee. Extend. 10, out. 9, out. 8, out. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left arm is under. Woo! Feel that burn. Left leg is over. Let's go. 10, out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees into your chest. Give yourselves a nice big hug. You guys ready for some boats, some Navasanas? Finish out this ab series nice and strong. When you are ready, let's go. Lift up, rise up. Pull your body up. You have the power. We're doing 5. I want everybody's hands up here at their heart center. So lift them up first and then bring them to your heart. Do not let those hands move. They do not grab your knees today. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Let's go. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. 2 more. That's it. Lower. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rise up. Last one. Hold it at that 2-inch hold no matter what. Lower. 5, 4, 3, hold it at 2 inches. Look at your feet. You're alive. Your heart's beating. Your muscles are working. For 3, 2, 1, release. Hands overhead. Stretch it out. Nice job. Open up the core. Open up the abdomen. Turn your fireplace off if you're like me because you're sweating. And just stretch. Just stretch. You guys did great today. We're going to close out with some spinal twist. So let's take pigeon on our back. So I want you guys to sit up. Everybody sit up. Bring the soles of your feet to your mat like me. Take your right leg over and put it on top of the left leg. So this is a good modification for pigeon if it's too strenuous on the knees, facing down. So you have a couple options here. You can, option A, which is a little bit easier, grab it behind the left thigh and then pull yourselves down. Option B, which is a little bit more advanced, if you can handle a little bit more advanced, is to grab in front of the left shin and to pull your body down. Stay where you are for 3, 2, 1. Rise all the way up. So just a little bit of a hip stretch here. Now same thing, soles of your feet to your mat. Let's switch sides. Left leg over. Option A, you grab behind the right thigh. Option B, you grab in front of the right shin. Option B is more advanced and a little bit more intense. Slowly coming to your backs, wherever you choose to be. Pull it in, hold it here for 3, 2, 1, and release. Stay on your backs. Lengthen your legs all the way out. Take your hands overhead. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. Give it a nice big hug and a nice big pull. Take it over to your left side, spinal twist, right shoulder, right hand. Stay connected to the yoga mat. Look over to your right shoulder, over to your right hand. Opening up any muscles in the lower back that need opening. Coming back to center, switching sides. Left knee in, take it over to the right side. Look over your left shoulder. Come on back, happy baby. Grab the inner arches of your feet. Rock side to side 8 or 10 times, massaging the muscles all around your lower back. Stay with me through the end of Savasana. It's the most important part of your practice. When you're ready, you can go ahead and find it. Feet to the edges of your mat, hands by your sides, palms facing up. Allow your body to be at rest here. Close your eyes. Surrender. A lot just happened. Take time to reflect. I've been reading something to my classes at the end of every online class just to bring a little bit of inspiration to your day. So as you are here in your Savasana, know where to be for a few more minutes. Just breathe here. Just breathe here and just know that you are simply doing your best with the circumstances that you are given in this time. New York is 3 hours ahead of California, but that doesn't make California slow. Someone graduated at the age of 22, but waited 5 years before getting a good job, while someone else became a CEO at 25 and died at 50, while another became a CEO at 50 and lived to 90. Someone is still single while someone else got married. Obama retired at 55 and Trump started at 70. Everyone in this world works based on their time zone. People around you might seem to be ahead of you, and some others might seem to be behind you. But everyone is running their own race in their own time. Do not envy them and do not mock them. They are in their time zone, and you are in yours. Life is about waiting for the right moment to act. So relax. You're not late. You're not early. You are very much on time. So just taking a deep breath in through your nose and opening up the mouth, letting it go. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourselves a nice big hug for your practice this morning. And then rock over to your right side. Slowly, when you're ready, finding a seated position on your mat. Sukhasana, the same spot that we started and we end in. We bring our practice full circle. So sit up nice and tall, bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. It's Friday. Being thankful for that. Thankful for your body. Thankful for your space at home. Thankful for this community. You guys thank me, but you have no idea the mental clarity and sanity that you guys are bringing to me by allowing me to teach yoga to you all. So I thank you for showing up every day. Bring your hands to your forehead center, third eye. The light in me honors and sees the light in every one of you until we see each other again. Namaste. Namaste, guys. Have a great day. I can't hear any of you. I know you can hear me. Thank you so much. I hope you guys felt great. The end of every class, I'm like, if you liked it, feel free to shout it out on Instagram or Facebook. That would be awesome. Leave us a review, whatever you want to do. I will be back on Monday at 8 a.m. Don't forget, Miranda is doing 10 a.m. tomorrow. Her link is different than mine, so just look in the Facebook community group if you don't have it. I am doing Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. next week. And then Danielle, same thing. Her link's different, but she does like a HIIT style class every day, Monday through Friday as well. There may be a class on Sunday. It might be through Facebook Live, so just keep an eye out. If you're not in the Facebook group, that's where we post all of the updates. So just email me or message me if you want to be added to that. So bye, guys.